Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we will be looking at my Sephora VIB picks and recommendations for skincare. If you're interested on seeing what I recommend to keep your skin at its best, then just keep watching. So I recently uploaded my recommendations for the Holiday Savings Event at Sephora. It's also known as the VIB sale. All of the items in that video were all specifically makeup products. There were some hair care products, but for the most part, it was all makeup. Now, makeup is mostly what you see on my channel. However, I am literally like obsessed with skincare. That's really what started my journey here on YouTube and wanting me to start a channel, is because at the time I was getting close to my 37th birthday. Stuff started to happen on my skin that I couldn't explain. Like I didn't know why my skin was extra dry in certain parts of my face. And so I just went in head first into the world of YouTube to really research and to find what I could do to help my skin. So that is what is mostly what I'm interested in. However, I refrain from talking about skincare too much on my channel because although that was the plan initially, like I get a little nervous with misinformation, and I'm not a skincare expert. I'm not an ingredient junkie. Like I like what I like. I research on YouTube just like most of us do. However, now the perspective that I come with is just after using these products, these are the changes that I've seen in my skin. So take my recommendations with a grain of salt. Again, they're just what work for my skin. I'm 39 years old. I do have some fine lines and wrinkles around the eyes. I have oily combination skin, so I do struggle with the large pores in this area. And then some dryness because like, let's bring everyone to the party, right? But that's what my skin is like. And I'm aging and I'm learning about exfoliating and the benefits of certain ingredients on your skin and to be penetrated into the deeper layers of the skin. So again, my recommendations, that's all they are from a consumer perspective. I have a lot to get through, so let's go ahead and get into it. But before we do, please make sure and give me a like if you like what you see. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already done so. I will link my Sephora makeup recommendations for you to watch after this if you're interested, because there's a lot of good stuff in there. And then also be on the lookout for my actual Sephora cart video. Like what's in my cart? Like these two videos are my recommendations, but like what am I looking at for the Sephora VIB sale? So without further ado, let's get into it. I do have multiple products from a few different lines, so I think I'll stick with the same line for the most part, and then we'll go from there. Let's go ahead and start with Tatcha. A month or two ago, Trend Mood Box had a full box takeover by Tatcha. I instantly jumped on it because I know how good Tatcha skincare products are, and I used quite a bit of them. Their Essence being one of my holy grails, but I have been so impressed with the rice wash. The rice wash retails for $35 and it's just so good, you guys. It is like a creamy cleanser. A little bit goes a very long way, and you can almost feel the little granules of rice for a very gentle exfoliation. I always do a double cleanse, so this is the second cleanser that I go in with, but I am just so in love with how clean it makes my skin without stripping the skin. It does include hyaluronic acid, so that does moisturize the skin as you're washing. For my oily skin girls, even though you have oily skin and even though this is a cream cleanser, do not be afraid of it. I feel that it absolutely cleans the face deeply. It does not strip it, but does not make it oily either. So I definitely recommend this one. Another Tatcha cleanser that I really love, I use this 2 or 3 times a week, and it is the Tatcha Rice Polish. I have mine in purple, which is gentle, but they have different ones, and it's an exfoliation powder. Basically what you do is you just open up the component, pour some rice powder onto the palm of your hand, and then just drip some water and then start to foam it up. And then you go in and you exfoliate with it. It is a little bit more of a deeper exfoliation than the rice wash, which is why I only use it 2 or 3 times a week. And I was thinking about this before I started filming. I guess my skin, I mean, for the most part, it's normal. I don't deal with like too much redness or sensitivity, but maybe it is leaning sensitive because I did try deluxe samples of the classic rice wash and the deep one for oily skin, and those were just a little too much for me. But I really, really love this one, which is the gentle rice polish. And again, another form of cleanser slash exfoliator. So I'll use this actually in the morning instead of my rice wash. My face is already clean. I'll wet my face and then just go in with this before makeup. It is just so beautiful. This one retails for $65, but to be honest, I think that I purchased this one, I want to say we're coming up on a year, maybe December of last year, and I still have a good amount left because you only need a little bit. And I keep this one in my shower, and my husband also uses this. He's been using it for like a month, and he really likes it. So it goes a really long way. The next Tatcha product that I will recommend, I don't have, I just finished. I ordered one and then there was an issue with my Sephora order, but I'm definitely going to add to cart for my Sephora VIB, and it's the Essence. You guys know that this is a holy grail essence for me. It is just beautiful. It's a skin softener. It plumps your skin. It hydrates the skin. It's got red algae in there, which is also very beneficial for the skin, and I absolutely love it. That was the very first essence that I ever tried. Today, I'm kind of an essence snob and a brat. Like, I like to do like several layers of essences at night. So I always start with my Tatcha essence. I'll go in with two other essences that I've talked about before, but it's the SK2 and the Amorepacific, as well as some watery serums. But Tatcha Water Essence, hands down, is such a great buy. That one retails for $95. It will last you like 9 to 10 months. I mean, it lasts a really long time. So although it's a heavy investment, when you really split it up over 10 months, $10 a month to have a really great essence on your skin, I think is worth it. So especially if you can get it on sale. So definitely recommend that one. The next one that I also tried for the first time during the Tatcha takeover box with Trend Mood is the Tatcha Serum Stick. And I thought, like, I've seen this before, like, what could I possibly use this for? I mean, it's just a stick. Like, what does it do? I don't get it. I looked it up a couple times, and as I started to work with it and use it, I quickly became addicted. So I have oily skin for the most part. It's more combo T-zone oily, but I'm not necessarily too dry in this area, but I am in the inner corners of my eye, and this is where this serum stick works wonders. I'll sometimes get a little dryness on the corners of my lips. Again, that's where this serum stick goes, and it just softens it and plumps it in the most beautiful way. They call it a lemon balm, but the ingredients in here are so yummy, and they instantly soften and plump the area of where you specifically target. So I absolutely love the serum stick. This one retails for $48, so it is spendy, but at the same time will last you a really, really long time. One thing that I can say about skincare products that are a little more high end is that the ingredients are so refined and so high quality that you only need a tiny little bit of most of these products for them to be effective. So that's another reason why they last a long time. So when you look at the investment that you're making and how long they'll stretch for, I think it makes a lot more sense. So just putting it out there. The next brand that we'll stick to for just a little bit is Drunk Elephant. And one of the things that I love about Drunk Elephant is their vitamin C. I've talked about this before. This retails for $80. It is expensive. It's 15% L-ascorbic acid, which is my favorite type of vitamin C. I've tried other vitamin Cs, and I don't know, I just don't feel like my skin has the clarity and the luminosity as it does with this. Like, my skin just loves this vitamin C. I also had a dark spot that was forming by this eye, and after a while it even started to raise up. I did go to the dermatologist, this was last year, and what he said was just like, it's just hyperpigmentation that over the years just kind of builds layer on top of layer. So definitely start your exfoliation, your retinols, and a good vitamin C. And when I started this vitamin C, I just loved it so much. I turned my husband onto it, my sister. I mean, this is just really, really good stuff, and I definitely recommend it. Again, this retails for $80. It's an ounce, but I think I bought this maybe like 8 months ago, and I know that I'm, you know, maybe a little more than halfway through, so it does last quite a bit. Also, the thing with vitamin C that you have to look out for is that it has to be kept in a very cool, dry climate. So I keep it in my little mini skincare fridge, and after a while, if it's not in the right component or packaging, it does go bad. It's a very unstable type of vitamin, and so that's another thing that I really appreciate about the Drunk Elephant packaging. It's very, very secure in here. It's a very opaque packaging. You do click it open like this and then close it right back up, so no air is really getting into it, so it stays stable a lot longer. So yeah, I really, really love this. This comes from pumpkin ferment extract. The next product that I love from Drunk Elephant, and I do alternate between Drunk Elephant and Farmacy when it comes to this, is the BHA serum, the AHA BHA blend serum that I like to use, and it's the TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum. This is super, super good, you guys. It's a chemical exfoliant. It really does help to turn over the cells, the dead cells on your skin, so that you have the clearest skin, the most luminous skin that's popping through. I use this 2 or 3 times a week, and I alternate between this and my retinol, and I just love it so much. I think that it's a product that is extremely potent, so you have to work your way up. Maybe start once a week for a few weeks, and then after that you can go up to twice a week and whatnot, but I love it. This one is expensive. This one retails for $90. I have the 1 ounce, but you can even get a bigger bottle of this, of the 1.69 fluid ounces, and that one's $134. And you know, what can I tell you? I mean, it really works as a chemical exfoliant for my skin, and I really, really love it. It is going to refine and retexturize your skin, get rid of texture in this area, also help with cleansing out the pores and refining the pores. And yeah, like I said, between this one and the Honeymoon Glow Potion, the Honeymoon Serum from Farmacy, like, these are my go-tos, and I strongly recommend it. The next Drunk Elephant product that I recommend is the A-Passioni Retinol Cream. This is a little mini, and I bought this quite a few months ago, and you just need like a pea-sized amount, so it lasts forever. I only bought a mini this time because I did, when it was first launched last year, buy a full size, and just kind of started going ham in with it, and it ruined my skin. I mean, not ruined it, but it made it so dry, so cracked. Retinol, this type of retinol is extremely potent. It's a 1% retinol. If your skin is not used to it, you're gonna have a tough time with it. Now, again, once I learned a little bit more about retinols, I went back, I bought a mini, and I've been loving it. I wake up with like the most luminous skin ever. I use this once or twice a week, even now still. And I have other forms of retinols that I use also, but this is just mighty little product here. I do recommend it. This mini cost me $28. The full size goes for $74. If you're looking for a clean line that offers a retinol, I do recommend it. Proceed with caution. Once your skin learns to tolerate this product, you are going to love it. People rave about this retinol, and for good reason. So again, start with a $28 little mini. It's gonna last you quite a bit, and then try it out. The next product that I recommend, that I'm probably gonna have to pick up soon because I use it quite a bit, the D-Bronzy Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops. I love this stuff. It has cocoa extract, platinum peptides. It protects your skin against environmental factors, but it also has a really beautiful bronze glow to it. So the reason that I use it so much is during the summer, if I'm not using makeup or foundation that day, I'll still put a pump of this into my sunscreen, and it just gives me a really nice bronzy glow, but doesn't change up the color too much of my face. If a foundation is too light for me, I also use this during the summer to just deepen up that tone a little bit, but it protects against pollution and environmental factors that really do affect your skin and like cause dullness in the skin. So I really love this. This retails for $36. This is my second tube of this. I turned my sister onto it, and we are obsessed. The next brand I want to talk to you guys about is Glow Recipe. And at first, I have to tell you that because of the packaging, the pink packaging, and like, you know, just how fun it is, it looked a little gimmicky to me. Like, I wondered if the quality was actually good. My very first, I think it was, yeah, my very first watermelon juice moisturizer and mist came from BoxyCharm actually, and that's when I first tried it. You know, I figured why not, and I just fell in love with it. My skin absolutely loves their formula and their products overall. This is probably my third jar of the Glow Recipe Watermelon Pink Juice Moisturizer. It's so light. It includes hyaluronic acid, and it just, for oily skin people, works really nicely. Even at night, I like to use thicker creams at night, but if I just have this handy and I use this, my skin still in the morning wakes up very dewy and plump. I'm assuming from the hyaluronic acid and all of the good ingredients in there, but I love this stuff. This one retails for $39. I do believe that they have a mini. They do have a mini, I just checked, and it retails for $21. So if you want to try it, I highly recommend the moisturizer. I can tell you that their overnight mask that had some AHAs or BHAs in it was a little too much for my skin, but I hear a lot of good things about that too. But again, this is absolutely the most beautiful moisturizer, and it smells like watermelon, no added fragrance. It's just naturally occurring fragrance from the fruit, so I love it. The next Glow Recipe product, the one you saw, completely empty, I have a tiny little bit left there, is my Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist. Man, when they say ultra fine, it is ultra fine. It is just so lovely. Let me just spray a little bit. I have a little bit left, so I've been a little greedy with my sprays lately, but it's so pretty. It refreshes your skin throughout the day, so if you're feeling a little tight during the day, I like to spray it like on the perimeters of my face. Sometimes we'll feel a little tight, so it's really, really nice. Also at night, like I'll do my skincare maybe like a couple hours before I go to bed, and then right before I go to bed, I just want like a little boost of hydration right before I go to bed, and I'll spray this, and it's just like, oh, my brain already knows once I spray this on my face it's time to go to bed. But I love it so much. I think it's so beautiful. It smells divine, and it's really good. This retails for $28, and it is worth every single penny. I think this is like my third or fourth mist, so love it. Okay, I don't think I have any more repeat brands after this, so we're gonna go ahead and go into some masks and deeper exfoliation. And the one that I like is Youth to the People Yerba Mate Resurfacing Energy Facial. This was recently released like earlier this year. It's an exfoliating facial treatment. It's a mask that you only put on for 2 to 3 minutes, and it just makes your skin, oh my gosh, glow. It makes it baby butt smooth once you're done. It is so, so effective, you guys. It re-energizes your face. I mean, it comes in a really opaque glass jar. I keep it in the box again because I know that it takes me a while to get through products. So, I mean, I'm almost out. I absolutely love this mask. I use this mask, at the beginning I used it once a week, and then after that, because I was going heavier with my exfoliating acids and retinols, I stop doing it every week, and I only do it like every other week. But it's a really good reset for my pores and for my skin to really like cleanse and exfoliate everything out. I love it. And what they say that it is, it's an instant microdermabrasion enzyme treatment, and I mean, you feel it. So I made a mistake once of telling I think it was my cousin that he had to wear it for 10 minutes. No, that's entirely too long. You only put it on for 2 to 3 minutes. It's got little granules in there, and it's just so, so wonderful. You wash it off with a damp cloth, and your skin just looks brand new. I strongly, strongly recommend this, just like for your masking Sundays or weekends, whatever. Of course, with any and all of these products, you always, absolutely always want to go in with SPF the next day and just protect your skin, because when you're exfoliating with acids or any type of exfoliation, you're getting rid of like the top layers of the skin, and so therefore can be a little more sensitive to the sun. So just FYI. I don't think I said, but this one retails for $54. The next mask that is just a staple, like I've been through 3 of these jars, you guys, and I do mostly use it during the winter, but even during the summer once in a while when I just want some yummy goodness for my skin, I go in with the Farmacy Honey Potion Warming Mask. It's a renewing antioxidant hydration mask. Now, a couple things to explain about this. Like, first of all, it's absolutely beautiful. For dry skin people, you're gonna love this. For oily skin people that do like to use acids and just want like some nurturing for your skin, I think you'll love this too. This one's almost out. I need another one. But It is just so nice. It comes with a little magnetic spatula that just kind of sits on top of the lid. And it's like goopy honey when you put it on your skin. Now, when you put it on your skin, you start to work it in and it starts to warm up. So sometimes that freaks people out, but that's just the mask doing its magic. You leave it on for 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I mean, I leave it on for up to 30 minutes, but follow the instructions, 10 minutes only. This one I have heard from Farmacy's CEO in a video once, and he said that it's safe to even use all the way up to the eyes, which I absolutely do. Like, I go into the eyes, I go on the eyelids, I go everywhere, and it just quenches your skin with so much hydration. Your skin feels buttery and smooth after you're done. Don't be worried when it starts to warm up. That's just the mask warming up, and it will go from this yellow honey looking consistency to like a white mask, and it is just lovely. I've turned so many people onto this mask because it's so good. It also has, like, you know, ingredients that are naturally derived or found in honey, like propolis, and it's actually very cleansing, especially for people that struggle with acne. For a while, my sister did struggle with some hormonal acneic breakouts, and this stuff would not only soothe those breakouts but really hydrate the skin, because sometimes you're using different products to dry out that breakout or whatnot, and you need hydration. Just because you're oily or you're acne prone doesn't mean that you don't need hydration. So this is not only hydrating, but it also has cleansing properties for the acne breakouts, and she experienced such an improvement in her skin after starting this too. So I love this. This mask retails for $38 to $56. This is the full size and it's 4.1 ounces, so it's $56. Not too bad in my opinion. The smaller one is $38. So in any case, if you're interested in trying a new hydrating mask, this one is just one of my favorites. The next product that I have here is by The Ordinary. The Ordinary is a very simple, straightforward brand that focuses on skincare. They do have like some tinted moisturizers and such, but when I started learning about The Ordinary, like the reason why I started to try them was because they were so affordable. Some of their serums, like their hyaluronic acid, is like $7 or $9, like, you know, different things like that, but they're affordable. They're also very straightforward, and what I mean by that is that if you are comfortable with mixing different antioxidants or vitamins and things like that and are doing your research, then it makes sense, because you learn how to layer those different serums and different ingredients during your nighttime or daytime routines. So that's why I initially tried it, but once I started to try them and I just saw such a significant difference in my skin, I also really learned to trust them. They are just really, really great, really transparent about their ingredients. There's no filler products in all of their stuff. But this one is a blend. This is the Buffet, and I've talked about this before. They make another Buffet, and I think it's like maybe $10 or $11. This one is the Buffet, but it is plus copper peptides. This one goes for $27.80. And I wish I could break down the science for you and tell you like what the copper peptides in this do, but I can't speak to that with any type of like expertise or like, you know, real good knowledge or know-how. I just know that it makes such a difference between this one and the other Buffet. There's something about the copper peptides. It brings a luminosity to my skin, a clarity to my skin. When I feel like other products just aren't working as well as they normally do, and then I put this back into rotation, everything just seems to be cohesive and perfect, and my skin goes back to like that perfect state. I mean, my skin's not perfect, but for me, where I feel like, man, I'm like really rocking my skincare right now. Everything looks great. So yeah, I absolutely recommend The Ordinary with copper peptides. I would say do a little bit more research about what these copper peptides do, but I know that that's the secret ingredient that makes all the difference for me in this serum. So yeah, the next serum that I want to talk about is for people that don't want to bother with mixing and layering different serums, different antioxidants or acids. And I'm talking about the Glamglow Super Serum. It's got a very potent blend of like 6 different acids that help refine and target specific needs in your skin. So I'll just read here, but it does include salicylic acid. Salicylic acid is a good refining acid. It's also good, you find this in like acne acne medications or treatments. It comes with glycolic, mandelic, tartaric acids. These are all acids that help with pore refining, texture refining, that really go in there and just make it so that your skin is as smooth and as refined as possible. Also, having those acids that exfoliate your skin will help with the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, because if you don't have layers and layers of dead skin packed on, you know, and making these lines and wrinkles like deeper and heavier, if you wipe off that layer of dead skin or a couple layers of dead skin, your skin's gonna look more luminous, it's gonna look more refined and more smooth, and your fine lines and wrinkles won't be as pronounced. Like, that's just how it works. But for me, I love this because I don't have to think about it. You know, I'll wash my face, I'll go in with an essence, and then I'll pop this on, moisturizer after this, and I've done several different treatments in one. So I really, really like this. This retails for $65, so it is spendy, but at the same time, it will last you a really long time. So I do recommend this for someone that just wants like one serum and just be done with it. This is the perfect one. The next serum that I really like is the Caudelie Vino Pure Skin Perfecting Serum. This one, I picked this up like, you know, I want to say like maybe in December, and I picked it up because I was getting 1 or 2 little breakouts during my time of the month, and I just couldn't figure out why. I wanted some salicylic acid, and you know, although the rep at Sephora told me, well, this is more of like a refining serum and whatever, I was more using this as a targeted effort during that specific time of the month. And it just works perfectly for me. When I know that I feel like a bump coming, and it doesn't happen every month, but if I feel it coming, I'll go in with this serum like 2 or 3 nights, and it stops everything dead in its tracks. And I just like it. I like this Caudelie line. I think that their formulas are just formulas that my skin loves, and it's lasted me so long. As you can see, it's just a little less than halfway there because I only go in with this like 2 or 3 nights out of the month. But I don't know what it is. I just really like it. It is made more for a combination to oily skin, and it will also help with sebum production to kind of slow that down a little bit. So I really enjoy this serum. This serum retails for $49, and I mean, I've had it so long and I think it's worth it. We've got 2 more products here, but definitely worth sticking around for. This is one of what quickly became a holy grail essence for me. This is the Amorepacific Vintage Single Extract Essence. It has green tea extract in here. It has like a really special type of green tea extract. It helps the skin with refining, smoothing, elasticity, I mean clarity. It is just beautiful. I think I showed you guys this in another video where it almost like instantly blurs the pores, and I use this essence a little more targeted. So I'll go in with several layers of other essences, but this essence will stay here in this area where my pores are the largest. And I can tell you that even though during the summer they're larger, my pores are larger than in the winter, I think it's been due to this. My sister saw such a crazy improvement like overnight in my skin that she ran and picked this up, and I mean, it works. I go in ham with this little baby here. I think that if I didn't misuse it as much as I do, it would probably last me a lot longer. I got it like 3 months ago. 2 or 3 months ago, and I'm halfway through it. Recently, I've been using it twice a day because it's getting cooler out there, but I kind of just like, whatever, and I'll just go in everywhere. But in reality, you just need 2, 3, maybe 4 drops of this, and that's enough for your entire face. I strongly recommend this. This little one, the mini one, which is, I think, it's 2.3 ounces. This one retails for $95. But the larger one, which is the one that I'll buy next time when I'm due, retails for $175. Again, I like to keep my essences in a mini skincare fridge, but it is just so beautiful, you guys. Like, I can't say enough about it. If they've opened up samples at Sephora, like, go and pick up a sample of this. Like, it is just divine. With most skincare products, you have to give it 6 to 8 weeks to really see if they're working for you or not. But with this essence, my experience was that it was instant, like almost overnight difference in my skin. and I just really enjoy it. The last product that I recommend is not skincare, but it is a brand that is sold at Sephora, and it's the Briogeo Be Well Tea Tree and Eucalyptus Clean Deodorant. This product does not contain any aluminum, talc, or parabens. I've not always been like, you know, into clean products, but as I get older and I know like all of the toxins and chemicals and environmental pollutants around really do contribute to our overall health. And so the deodorant was one of those things that I was like, yeah, I mean, it's going right into like the lymph nodes area. I don't know if any of you know, but my mom did pass away from breast cancer, so that's something that's always top of mind for us, and I've really been enjoying this one. It has tea tree and eucalyptus. I don't know, like this formulation is just so beautiful. It's not an antiperspirant, so if you know, perspire or sweat a lot, it's not gonna help with that, but it is a deodorant, so it will help with odor. I just really like it. I feel that it feels really clean in my underarm. I don't get all that gunky residue that you do from like mainstream deodorant, and I'm just really enjoying it. This thing retails for $16. It lasts quite a bit. It does go on to the skin clear, and that's what it looks like there, but I've had it for a long time. Yeah, it just smells so good. Like the eucalyptus in here and the melaleuca or tea tree is just so yummy. So $16, and yeah, if you're looking for a good deodorant, I really like this one. All right, guys, so those are my picks and my recommendations for skincare at Sephora. There are some parts in my skincare routine that I didn't show because I have been kind of obsessed with Chantekai's skincare, and as I'm building my collection, I might have a video on that later on. But for now, these are absolute, most of these are holy grails in my routine, and I know that they work really, really nicely on my skin. And in general, I've heard really great things. I always research the crap out of everything, especially when it's an expensive product, you know, like I know that it's gonna last me quite a while. So right off the bat, it's a good investment, but I wanna know what it would work like on my skin. So I encourage you to do that. These are recommendations based on my experience, but go out and research a little further. And if you have different skin type than then I think it's a good idea to research. The reason that I'm filming these videos so early on is because of that. Like, start building your carts early, do your research, make sure that you're not buying products that may not work for you. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope that this video was useful and that you enjoyed it. Give me a like if you didn't give me a like yet, or a thumbs down. I mean, you know, if you don't like it, you don't like it. Let me know. And subscribe if you haven't already done so. Go and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. We're getting ready for a really nice giveaway. So thank you again so much for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Oh, don't forget, make sure and leave your favorite skincare product sold at Sephora in the comments down below. Help a girl out. Like, I want to try new stuff. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.